Welcome back, family. This is the fourth edition of the Black Amnesia Show. I want to greet you. I want to say, first of all, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I want to like to greet all my Facebook family with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hey, family, how y'all doing? Once again, this is my fourth edition of the Black Amnesia Show. I want to talk about some current events that are going on right now as we speak. Unfortunately, the island of Puerto Rico has been hit once again with earthquakes and had some trembles, and a lot of things are going on right now in Puerto Rico. So we want to say our prayers and shouts out to the families and the citizens of Puerto Rico. You know, we pray for them, and hopefully they will get through this time right now, because we're dealing with a lot of situations right now going on in Puerto Rico. So for the Puerto Rican family over there in Puerto Rico, man, I pray, this is Sean Muhammad, I pray that you all be well, you know what I'm saying, and just hang in there. Hopefully, you know, Allah will have mercy on that island. Anyway, I'm back again. I want to talk about some more things as well. I want to talk about what's going on in the Middle East. I think all of you know by now that we've got a war climate in the Middle East. We got some things going on heavy in the Middle East. I just saw this morning on the news where over in Canada, across the border, that the Homeland Security is monitoring basically anyone of Arab background or a Muslim name. They're getting monitored extremely hard on the borders. Again, here we go. It's good. It's going to go down. It's going to be racial profiling at its best, and that's what it's going to be. Unfortunately, that's the way it's going down. Iran has said that they are going to deal with this. They're going to deal with the loss of their general. Again, man, you know, for every cause there's an effect. And like I had been saying for the last 3 years, I told y'all that the international bankers were going to give their final demand on 45 to make a move. He had time. They gave him. He's been in office 3 years. This is last year. I just saw it. I said it, man. At some point, they're going to make a move. It's going to be like now or never as far as his situation. And that's what it's going to be. Now, I want to say that I'm going to, excuse me, family, I'm going to come in live on a bigger screen. Excuse me. I want to get my background here, baby. Here I got. Okay. Can everybody see me there? Can y'all see me? Okay. All right. Okay. So. Okay. Are you recording on that? You got that? The recording? Okay. All right. Anyway, can I? You
can use both. You
can use both. Okay. Well, anyway, family. Excuse me. You know, we got some technical things going on here. My beloved queen is helping me out, trying to get my recording together and everything. But anyway, yeah, getting back to Iran. I sent a clip of a gentleman who was responding to the killing of the general over in Iran, and like he stated that these were war crimes. That this man had went over to, he was in the process of going to try to diffuse the tension that was going on in the Middle East. But instead, this man gets blowed up. He gets murdered. So now there is retaliation. You know, now the Iran and say, look, hey, somebody's going to avenge this great man as one of our leaders. This ain't going to go just go away. And so just know that there's going to be some repercussions behind that. You know, well, the United States knows it. They know it's going to go down because they're making preparations now. As I was saying, I've seen out at the airport where they were tightening up security. TSA is tightening up, walking around the airports. You know, you got the guys tightening up with the machine guns, walking around the airports. And your local airports or wherever you live at, then you're going to see more. You're going to see probably the dogs. You're going to see more of the. You're going to start seeing more of this. They're not going to announce it, but you're going to see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going down. And so, just brace yourself, man, because like I said, you know, they're going to declare war on Iran. They're going to do it. It's going down. I've been saying it for the last 3 years. I talked about this. This is nothing new. I've been mentioning this, and I think most people are like, well, you know, maybe not, but no, it's going down. So anyway, family, I know this is kind of odd. I'm holding my phone. I'm actually recording from the computer and my phone, so that's why I'm, you know, you see me on the, you can't see me on here, but you see, if you look me here, I've got my phone on. But anyway, family, I'm still going through the stages of my development with my technical situation, but as long as I get the message through the people, you know what I'm saying, that's what counts. But basically, I feel that it could be a lot of young people that are in the military. You know, they could lose their lives, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact that, you know, there's a war that's about to go on. And see, they ship ground troops to the Middle East. So there's going to be some ground warfare going on. They ain't going to just be airstrikes. It's going to be, because the thing is that, you know, even though you might have airstrikes, you still have to have ground troops to go in and get designated people, or perhaps even civilians, or get certain people out. So you're always going to have ground troops. Even though you got air, you know, assaults, you're going to have ground troops as well. So all of that's got to, you know, that means you got ground troops. You're going to have people that are going to be on the ground, and they're going to be dealing with some things, you know, bombs, you know, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Suicide situations. You know, this is all the war is. War is ugly. It ain't pretty, and there are going to be some casualties. And man, you know, nobody wants to hear about their son and their daughter coming back in a body bag, or don't show up, or they got, you know, got killed in action. We don't need that, man. Nobody wants that. But America has got a madman in office. But the thing is, the puppet master, he's not the one calling the shots. He's not the one calling the shots. He's just doing the orders. He's following the orders. You know what I'm saying? The Zionists, aka Israel, they calling the shots, man. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm sorry. People might get upset. You know, what do you mean Israel's calling it? Israel's calling it, man. We're gonna have to call it what it is. Israel's running operations. They saying, hey, you know, I want y'all to go over there and I want y'all to blow up Iran. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, it's just real. You know, everybody knows it. It's no secret. You know, some people say, well, man, that's no, you know, what do you mean the Israel is wanting to do? Man, Israel is wanting to do away with Iran and get Syria off the map. They're just going to call it what it is. They're an ally of the United States. They have a lot of control and power in this country, and they calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? And they have people that's telling them what to do, and they calling the shots on them. You know, and that's the ones who running all the operations. That's the Jesuits. They running the whole thing. That's the Vatican. That's the Pope. That's them. They running the whole operations. They telling the international bankers, who's Israel, and Israel is telling you this man it's a chain of command. And they giving the orders. And the orders have been given down. This is what we want. Now Obama They gave him a pass. They actually wanted him to do it. They gave him the job of getting rid of Gaddafi, which, him and Hillary, they did that dirty work. You know what I'm saying? They murdered him, and because Gaddafi was trying to unify Africa with one currency. And they just went over there and brought the CIA boys and everything over there and just took him out. Now Libya has got slave things going on in Libya. You got slavery going on in Libya. None of that was going on when Gaddafi was in power. Now that's going on right now. So-called Muslims, and I say so-called Muslims because you would not be a Muslim in the name of Allah and murdering and enslaving people. No Muslim does that. So no, you get no respect, at all. And that's what I'm going to say on that. And so, you got a lot of things going on right now in the Middle East. And China got a stake in this. The Russians got a stake in this, man. There's some other players in the game. They got a stake in this, man. And this thing could get real nasty. It could get real nasty. See, we already still got the trade embargo going on with China. You think they ain't involved with this? You think, hey, it's some players in the game, man. It's some players in the game. Like I say, man, this thing could get real nasty. It can get real nasty in the next couple of days, this coming year. But I don't care what happens. Your man is declaring war on Iran. There's no question about it. He's declaring war on Iran. And that's going down. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going down. So anyway, family, man, I wanted to, I had to cover that because, just like right now, it's the thing, man, right now with tensions are high. I know people that are of Middle East background. I know they nervous. They know they being profiled. I seen a guy today. He was at the YMCA. He had on his red, white, and blue swim trunks, and I know that was like, hey, man, I'm Middle East, but I'm American, So that, I kind of, I like, wow, man, like, it's sad, but regardless of what he wears, white supremacy ain't gonna look at him as like saying, hey, oh man, okay, you good, you got those red, white, blue flag swim trunks on, you all right? No, they're not gonna look at that. Hell, they deported guys who was in the Marines from other countries, from Mexico and South America. Y'all seen it on stories on that on social media where they deported soldiers who fought in a Desert Storm and other recent and current war battles with the United States in the military. Did they service for this country and became a citizen, and yet they was deported back. Man, what kind of operation is that? That's messed up, man. That's messed up. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, so again, this is the Black Amnesia Show. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and also want to talk about some foods, some books I recommend. I don't know if you all familiar with the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live. How to Eat to Live. You got Volume 1. That's Volume 1. How to Eat to Live. And of course, he wrote 2 books. Volume 2. That's Volume 2. How to Eat to Live. Now, one of the things in his books, he talks about, certain, diets, certain foods we can eat, certain foods we're not supposed to eat. Also, he mentions in the book about soy. He said we're not supposed to eat soy. Now, I want to say to my fellow vegetarian brothers and vegan brothers, some of you guys are eating soy and these products that are in the store. Man, soy is the number one of the causes of cancer. So if you get any products, if you read his book, he'll tell you, do not eat soy. So I'm just saying, I'm getting a shout out to the vegetarian brother and vegan brother. I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not a vegan brother, but like I was saying on my other Facebook channel, that just because you are a vegan or a vegetarian don't mean that you exempt, because you could be getting chemicals that are in the vegetables and the fruits as well. So again, it's good to detox. I guess detox comes with fasting, or if you can get to a local, say, YMCA that has a sauna or a steam room, that would help. So I want to say that as far as the black health is concerned. Man, as far as movies, man, you know what I'm saying, I recommended the Uncut, that movie with Adam Sandler and of course your boy Kevin Garnett, and I liked it. I know I had some criticism from certain people in the Jewish community. They was upset about certain things that, you know, comments that I had made in regards to the movie, and you know, one of my responses was that there was some truths about that were mentioned in the movie about the Jewish community, certain parts of the Jewish community, and what that was said was that certain people in the Jewish community control the diamond industry, and that was brought out in the movie. But also it was talked about some of the Ethiopian Jews, black Jews, original Jews who were over in Africa, and they were in the diamond mines, and they were doing, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't mention anything about blood diamonds. I didn't talk about that part. So that's the part that I didn't mention, about people getting slaughtered and murdered with these diamonds. And I didn't say that. Now that wasn't brought out in the movie Uncut. That wasn't brought out. That was the only thing I think a lot of the critics, and I don't know what their background was. I don't know if they were Jewish or whatever, but a lot of them were upset because they saw, and this is what I believe. You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact, but this is what I believe. I believe that because of the character that Adam Sandler played in the movie, that it was a negative aspect of a Jewish person being greedy, cheating on his wife, cheating people, doing things underhand, and it sent a negative tone to that community and say, hey, this is not how we do things. But I don't know. But Adam Sandler, his character brought that out in the movie. So again, it's how many movies have it been made where black folks have been made to seem like low down, dirty, no good for nothing. Those movies, actors get Oscars in, like Denzel Washington. He got an Oscar in Training Day. He was unfaithful to his wife. He was low down, dirty, the character now. But yet he got an Oscar for that. They said that was one of the best performances of that year. But that was a black man playing a bad guy. So Adam Sandler was a Jewish guy playing a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And so, his performance I thought was brilliant. And you know what I'm saying? Because he was out of the character. You mostly see Adam Sandler as a comedian type actor. But he was doing something a little different. And I thought that was his range as an actor. I thought that was good. So again, I liked the movie. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was I think it was some truths to it. And I think that was a character or somebody, you know how they say in Hollywood, based on true events. So they always say that about most of their movies. You know what I'm saying? So that may have been somebody in that community who actually did those things. You know what I'm saying? And also another movie I wanted to talk about was the movie with Jamie Foxx and my man Jordan. I still can't, Just Mercy or something, I believe. But it was about a black man, which was Jamie Foxx was on death row and was found innocent. And this has been going on a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you've been watching the news lately, you've seen where black men have been exonerated from being on death row for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. They won because what they found was the DNA or the so-called witness was incredible. So they dismissed all charges. But you can never get back the pain and suffering of being on death row, and you know you're innocent for 20, 30 years, man, of your life. Can you imagine, the clock is ticking and they telling you you got a time frame when they're going to kill you, and you know you innocent? Man, that's hell, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black and white. But mostly, I would say it's more black than white, but it's some white cats on there who didn't commit murders and got acquitted. I'm not just saying that, hey, I don't believe every white man is on death row. I don't believe he's a murderer. I don't believe every black man is on death row is a murderer. But, it's been a lot of cases, and that DNA is telling a real story. I'm not saying that that the person who's behind bars, I'm not saying they was a saint or they were innocent, but if a man didn't commit a murder, then he shouldn't be on death row for something he didn't commit. You know what I'm saying? But we got a system that's so racist, man. It's sad. It's pathetic. And hopefully, movies like this movie with Jamie Foxx and Jordan, hopefully, man, it'll bring some more light into this issue that's going on in this country and everything, you know what I'm saying? But yes, sir. And I wanted to talk about man, what else I wanted to say? I wanted to talk about sports, man. Of course, my LBJ, LeBron James, is still doing his thing, man, at 35 years old, man, 17 years in the league. I'm a diehard LeBron James fan, and I want him to continue to do what he's doing, and I hope he stay healthy, him and AD, and I hope my man can get a couple more rings before I retire, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always be a fan of LeBron James because on and off the court, the man is a modern example of what a young black man who grew up, him and his mother, and hey, he did it, you know what I'm saying? And I just got the utmost respect for the LeBron James. I mean, I'm telling you, man, the brother just he's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I salute that brother, and I wish only the best for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a fan and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Not just because he's from Northeast Ohio, but really, man, I like the things that LeBron has done over the years, man, and continue to do. So kudos to LBJ and the Lakers, And I still love my Cavaliers in Cleveland. But I'm a diehard LeBron man, I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So as far as sports also, yeah, the Tennessee Titan, I got this Tennessee Titan hat on, man. I just, I'm a Dallas Cowboy, man. I ain't gonna front on y'all on YouTube. I'm gonna keep it real. But, hey, it matches my Adidas outfit, man. Y'all say, yeah, whatever. But kudos to the Tennessee Titans, man, for, I guess, knocking out Tom Brady. I know a lot of people was a lot happy about that. He knocked off Tom Brady and them. They said, man, they finally got rid of them Patriots, man. But, good luck to the Titans, man. I hope they, good luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, what's going to happen with Baltimore, but good luck to you, Titans. Appreciate it and everything. So, but anyway, family, this is a beautiful Tuesday night. And I just wanted to come out and say a few words, man, and just, hopefully that I'm in prayer, man, for that we don't go to war with Iran. But I have said it for 3 years, and I said that we was going to go to war with Iran, and it's just going to be ugly, man. It's I hope it doesn't happen, but I feel that it's going to happen, man. I really do. And so, yeah, that's what it's going to be. But until then, man, you all keep your head up. Again, this is my YouTube channel. This is the Black Amnesia Show. And again, I hope you all have, enjoyed a few little words I've had to say on the channel. And I'm still got to wait to go live. I got to wait 24 hours to get my thing together to go live. But I will be going live, and I will have people who will come on. They can respond, and we can chop it up. Again, we're talking about black issues concerning black folks, saying different topics from sports to health to whatever's on your mind we want to discuss, current events, saying we're talking about history or whatever, saying. So we're going to have a broad range of things, saying we're going to discuss. We're not going to just talk about politics or religion or whatever. We'll cover all aspects. We'll talk about movies. We'll talk about sports. You know, we'll cover some things. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be broad, man. So I want to greet you, family. I'm gonna get off the air. You know what I'm saying? I want to greet you as I came with the greeting words of peace, and that we say it in Arabic, Assalamu alaikum. Peace, family, and thank you all for tuning in. And if you like my channel, subscribe, hit the like button, and thank you once again, family. Assalamu alaikum.